Hello, 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 hello. How are you?
Gave me a big fright.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I was doing some thinking.
Thinking? What are you thinking about?
I think.
Hmm?
I think I'm not going to go home.
Oh, why are you not going home?
Because they all they don't understand me.
Oh, your brothers and sisters and mommy and daddy.
Yes, nobody understands me, and they're just rude and awful.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Hmm.
And I think I wonder if I should just go away somewhere and live somewhere else.
Oh, that sounds very serious.
Yes, it is.
I'm sure they will miss you.
Now, you know what? I had enough.
Well, before you have too much enoughness, how's about you just join me for old time's sake before you go, because I will also miss you. Just for old time's sake, how's about you watch this Craigie's Kids Corner story with me? And then I think it also talks about brothers and daddy, and somebody's angry. I can't remember the story. Would you like to watch with me?
I will do that.
Okay. Okay. Let's have a look.
Okay.
Okay.
An aggie mum, a grumpy dad, a brother who's a pain, a sister who takes toys and never gives them back again. Oh, sing, it's sunshine and in rain. No matter who you are, the girls are all the same. An auntie who cooks fresh hot tea and makes you eat them all. A grandad who tells terrible jokes and very rock and roll. All the same, in sunshine and in rain. No matter who we are, of course it's all the same. An uncle who forgets about your birthday when it comes. A teacher who gets cross with you and makes you do your sums. All the same, in sunshine and in rain. No matter who we are, of course it's all the same.
Hi, boys and girls. I wonder if any of you have ever been to a farm. Perhaps you know someone that owns a farm, or perhaps you've had a visit to a petting farm. My two grandsons, Jamie and Callum, live on a farm with their mum and dad. On the farm, they have over 4,000 free-range hens who lay eggs every day. And every day those eggs have to be collected and put into boxes. They also have cattle and they have fields where they grow crops. During lockdown, Jamie and Callum have been helping out. They've been helping to collect the eggs and helping to put them into boxes. They've been out on the tractors with their dad and their uncle preparing the fields. And Jamie has also helped to deliver 3 calves. Farms are very exciting places to live, and Jamie and Callum absolutely love it. But farming is also very hard work. Our story this week is one that Jesus told about 2 brothers who lived on a farm. Once upon a time, there was a man who had 2 sons. He loved them very much. But one day his youngest son came to him and said, "Dad, when you die, I will get part of your money and part of the land that you own. Problem is, I don't want to wait. I want that money right now." His dad was really upset because he loved his son very much. but he agreed to give him his share of the money. That very day his son left home with the money in his pocket and a big smile on his face. Do you know, he didn't even say goodbye to his dad. His dad watched with sadness in his heart as his son disappeared into the distance. But his dad hoped one day he would see him again. The son travelled to a country far, far away, and he spent his money just as fast as he could on parties and big, expensive gifts for himself that he didn't even really need, until finally all the money was gone. The son had to look for a job, but the only work he could find was to take care of pigs. It was hard and dirty work, and he was hungry, so hungry that sometimes he even thought about eating the pig's food. He was miserable and lonely and incredibly sad. One day he had an idea. He thought to himself, the servants that take care of my father's animals on the farm are much happier than me. I will go home and I will tell my father how sorry I am for wasting all his money. And maybe, just maybe, he will let me become a servant and work for him. I wonder, boys and girls, what do you think the father had been doing all this time while his son had been away? Did he say to himself, I have an eldest son at home with me. Who cares if my youngest son has gone away and I never see him again? Do you think he maybe said that? I don't think so. He loved both his sons just as much as each other. And every day, do you know, his father would go out to the roadside and watch and hope his son would return home. And that's exactly where he was when his youngest son came hobbling home, poor and hungry. His father ran to his son and hugged him so tight, and his son dropped to his knees. Oh, Dad, I'm so sorry. I've wasted all your money, and I'm no longer good enough to be your son. Don't be silly, his dad said. You are my son, and always will be. I'm so glad that you have come home and come back to see us. His father lifted him to his feet and walked him home. His son had a lovely hot bath, some nice food to eat, and got dressed in some nice clothes. And his dad threw a huge, great big party for him. When the eldest son came in from working in the fields, he heard the party and he asked, What is happening? Why are we having a party? Then he saw his brother and he was filled with anger and rushed to his father and shouted, It's not fair! I've been working all these years while he's been partying and squandering all your money, and now you're throwing a party for him. I love you, son, he said, and you have enjoyed all the good things that I have. But your brother was gone, and now he's back. He was lost, but now he's found. That's why we're having this party, because we're all back together again, where we belong. Boys and girls, that's our story for this week. Next week, it will be Esther that's telling your story. So for now, enjoy your time at home and out playing, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye for now.
Today we are going to be making a craft to go with the prodigal son story. In this story, the son comes back to his father and his father greets him home with open arms. In this, we are going to be making something to show how the son's heart is once he comes back. For this craft, you will need kitchen roll, 2 squares, 2 different colours of pens, black and red, Sharpies, a plate or some sort of white bowl, and some water. So what you're going to want to do is start off with putting the water into the bowl. Then we're going to go into the kitchen roll where we're going to use the black pen to make the outline only of the heart. And then we go onto the inside, go onto the other side and try make it the same place, the same shape, same width, but we're going to colour it in with the red pen. Once we've done that, we colour it in and then fold it back over. Then we're going to get the kitchen roll. You can make your hearts any size you want. We're going to put it into it, and you can see the home is the plate and the sun is the kitchen roll. You can see his heart's love has been filled. The prodigal son's father filled the son's heart with love, like God filled his heart with love for us. Bye!
Hi, boys and girls. After watching this story, I must say I've been thinking a little bit more, and I think I would rather go home again. Although my brother's been really rude to me, I think I'd rather go home because there's nobody like your mommy and daddy and your brothers and your sisters. So I'll just have to forgive them. So I'm going home, and on top of that, I'm hungry, and I know my mummy makes a really good carrot pie. So I'll see you later, boys and girls. Bye-bye.